Hi everyone, I'm Michelle. I'm transgender before surgery and actually still before my hormone therapy. I make my diary, everything about my transition and everything with connecting with it, and actually it means that it's everything about me because everything connected with it. We can separate some different parts of my life and don't think about transition. Some time ago I decided to make transition. It wasn't like a decision from the first second to whole decision. It was like step by step decision. I wasn't thinking at all in first, and actually I a long time I was thinking like to not make surgery and all the other things, but yeah, you could watch my previous videos where I explain with details everything, and after some time, after some things happened, I decided finally to make transition. So at all, including surgery and hormone therapy. And I decided to make this diary before my hormone therapy started because I think it's interesting how it happens, what happened in the same time, and some shit really happens. I thought said some things, but yeah, it was shit, really shit. The most big drama of my transition that is, I said in previous one video, I lost somebody who I was loving at all, who I was loving more than everything else. Who knows? Maybe if I would know that it will be happened, maybe I wouldn't start this transition. I don't know at all, really. I'm sure it's a right decision, but the price is too high. And if you going to make transition, you have to think about this also. That some people who you love right now, you can lose in the future. I still used to think and live with understanding that I won't be happy with this person I was loving for before. Right now she is dating like with some man I don't know. No, actually I know his name and some few things about him, but that's all I know, and I would like to not know more. I'm not interested in that. I'm still really emotional about this part. I'm still really tough with this. It's much better. In few days I almost stopped have panic attacks and crying every minute, but it's still tough. Friends help. In this case, really helps. I was meeting like with one of my friends today. We bring our children and we have some time together. We was going to pizzeria and then have some coffee and then walking. Yeah, and it helps, you can switch and think about different things, and you have somebody who can listen you, who could understand you. It really helps, but it doesn't help to get out this pain. It will be still with you, and I think it will be in a long time with you also, like with me. I don't know how long, but I think enough long. I don't know how things will be happened. I don't know how much I will need time. I just know that pain won't gone. It will be with you, and you just to use to live with it. Now, when I'm looking in past, I understand, it's like becoming puzzle together. All the things were happening. They were telling me about the one thing that it will be happen finally. And yes, I didn't want to look on it in this way. I just was like, like I couldn't see these things, but why I don't know. I would like to believe in best and dream that everything will be okay, but it won't be. And yeah, so for transgender people, I'm talking about my experience. Yeah, for transgender people which making way, for example, from male to female, if you were in a relationship with a woman and she was getting you like a man, maybe love you, maybe something like this, it's really big possibility that she won't do that after you will start your transition, and you could lose her. So think twice before start transition. You have to understand this. What will be the next? As I said in previous videos, I understand that it's my responsibility at all. Okay, maybe almost at all, because it was some strange things with promising, with supporting, with other things that showed me that looks like he wanted to live with me and love me, but it wasn't like that. But almost at all, it was my responsibility. I decided to make this transition. I wasn't thinking about future. I wasn't thinking about things could happen, like lose him. And now it's like to think about it because it's already happened. That's I understand. I can't change the situation. I can't change her orientation. I can't change her opinion, her view on life, or something like this. I can't change the past, finally. The one thing I could change is what I feel about this situation. I could live for a long period like in depression and be always like with bad mood and crying and all of the things, or I could try to live by my own life. It won't be easy, for sure, because each time when I came back home I feel like empty, because it's home where we were building our future, where we were discussing our future, where we were creating our future, plans on future, thinking about things we have to do. And every time I open the door in this flat, I feel like a huge pain. But in the same time, it was a lesson for me and experience for me to understand few things. And I need to keep myself together and move forward. Concentrate on my work, concentrate on my goals, on my dream, on my targets, on my family, which includes children, and give them more time than I was doing before. Concentrate on my education and development, which is really important also. I would like to bring interesting people in my life who can give me some experience, who can teach me some things, and that's the thing I should to do. So what I've done about this, what I understood, that first thing first, in your life has to be main always. My mistake was that I was living like for another person for a long time. I was living like at all for another person. Give all myself for my partner, and was accepting all the things just to be with her, in this case her. And finally it doesn't work, because she anyway get out, she broke. So should I do that? No, I shouldn't. I had to get my own position, my own life, and if she will be in this life, it's okay. But if she won't, in this case, I will have my life. Sorry, my friend was calling for me. I should call her back. She had birthday today. Yeah, so as I said, your life has to be main in your life. You shouldn't do like the main part of your life some different life, some not yours life, yeah. And the second one thing, you have to understand that you should to have your own goals, and you should to find someone who will get you at all with all your points, with all your goals, and accept you at all. Even sometime she or he will not accept you, you have to understand that it's time to move forward. You shouldn't do anything to try to figure out the situation. It doesn't work also. You can figure out when people when people don't accept you. No matters what you do, no matters what will you try to do, no matters what will you want to do, matters that people can't accept you. You couldn't change mind of another people. Yeah. So yeah, that experience costs a lot. Yeah, it will help me build something in future. Right now I would like to not to build anything, because I don't trust to anyone. I am disappeared, I am disappointed, I am feeling like all the other people are strangers for me, because my partner was like whole universe for me, and right now the other people I feel like empty, like don't interesting, like no, it's like compare some unique book or model of car with something regular, something in stock. It's different things. When you have something really incredible, really unique, really interesting, and all the other things you see around, they're just useful, regular, normal, not interesting. So I would like to not to have any relationship right now, and I'm not sure that it will be in nearest future. Of course, I understand that in some time I will meet someone. I don't know in how much time it will be happened, how long time I will need for that, but for sure not right now and not nearest future. I don't know even who has to be this person after everything happened, because I thought actually my partner was like the one most incredible, interesting person that doesn't exist anymore. And I don't know, will I believe somebody else in future? So shit happens, but I need to live. I need to live, and I will live. And yeah, it's really connecting with my hormone therapy. It's really connecting with my transition, and it's the biggest price I could pay for that, and I already paid this price. So no doubts. What happens, it will be for better. I think maybe no, but it happens. Things happened, and there is no one thing that left from previous life that could stop me from transition. It was like the one thing that could be some doubt, because even I didn't want to have hormone therapy before I started realize that my relationship's going to end. I started realize that after we told about children, and before we wanted to have another one, our like common children from me and her, but she quit from this decision. So it was the one last thing that separated me from hormone therapy, and I decided to make it. That's why I started this process, and now it shows me that yeah, it was the right decision, because she would like to not to be a part of my life anymore in this way. Maybe another way, yeah, I hope for it, but I don't know at all. So it was like, as I said, the last one thing that separated me from my decision, hormone therapy and surgery, and it's gone. It's gone, and now it's not anything that separates me from this. And I'm going this way. You will know everything about that. I will share everything about you. See, I am honest with you. I'm telling everything that happened in my life. So I think it's like could be the beginning of really long and interesting way. And I hope I will find myself in this way, and it anyway has to be happy life. Unfortunately without her, but it will be happy life. And it will be like in live translation, yeah. So you could be able to watch on that. Thanks for attention. See you soon. Tschüss. Baba.